Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Excel and VBA Learning. In this video we will see a function known as ISBLANK. So what is this function? How does this function works? So ISBLANK is a function, the name itself suggests blank. Now if any cell in this particular table, so I've just created a table. Now in this particular table is if any of your cell is blank, so this function will give no value there. The value will show as blank. So let's see how does it work. So let's see, this is the column that I've highlighted in yellow. So I'm highlighting this column in yellow and I will insert a function ISBLANK function in this particular column. So now let's see how it works. Equals to ISBLANK and it's asking for a value. So now what value I should give? So let's see, I'm giving a value as D2, bracket close, and I'll just enter. Now it's giving me as false. Now why it is giving me as false? Because the value D2 is having some value. So let's see. Now everything is giving as false. Now why this is giving me as false? Because the cells, the cell reference what we have given is having a value in it. So if you can see, all the cells here are having value. So now what if I just go ahead and remove the value from D6? Now you can see this. Now this has become as true. Now what if I remove this? It has become as true. So you can see that. Now what happened here is if your cells are blank, then only this function is going to work, else this function will always give you a false option. I mean the answer will be false every time if there is any value in a cell. So this is how an if blank function works. So what if I join this if blank function with an if condition? So let's see how it works. So if I say if is blank, now value, now this I'm giving the same range D2. so if this is blank, then it should say me mention cell is blank. Alright, I'll just see, I'm sorry, blank. Now see how it's gonna work. False. Now why this is giving me as false? Because there is some value in it. Now if I just remove this value, if I just delete this value, now this is what, and this is how it works. Alright, so mention cell is blank, rest it is giving me as false. Now what if there is a value in it? So it should give me another logic. So we'll say if this is not blank, then I should get as not blank. So let's see how it works. Here we go. Alright, so what we have done is, first in this column we have just used ISBLANK function, a very simple function. Now if any of the cell is blank, it will definitely give you an answer. So here you see. Now this is giving me as true. You can see this. I'm highlighting it in green. Why? Because it is giving me value as true. So why this is giving me as true? Because the value here in this particular cell is blank. Now what if I enter any value? Any. If I just typed as A. Alright, if I just type as A, it's giving me false. You can see this. Why? Because this cell is not blank now. Now this cell is blank, so it is giving me as true. Now in this column what we have done is we have just added an if condition to it. I have already done a basic video on if function, so you can go ahead and check that video as well. So we have just used an if function in this. So what function we have used? Now if is blank, I've given the cell reference. Okay, if this cell is blank, so I should get this command, and if this cell is not blank, then I should get this command. A logical function, like as we have done already in our previous video in if function that if this cell is equals to blank, then it should give me a comment that is okay, else it should give me not okay, right? So this is what my basic logic function of if is. Okay, so if d2 is equals to blank, it should give me okay, or should not give me, or should give me as not okay. Now if I enter as a, it's giving me not okay because this is not blank. So similar logic what we have done is applied here. Mentioned cell is blank, so now this cell is blank, so it is giving me as blank. If I enter any value, in this, it will give me as not blank. Alright, so this is how an if blank function works. Hope you like my video. Please comment below. Have a great evening. Thank you so much.